What if I told you there's a plant so powerful that several countries have banned it, deeming it too dangerous for public consumption? Not an exotic drug or synthetic compound, but an ancient tree that has survived for over 270 million years, older than the dinosaurs themselves. This living fossil holds secrets so profound that pharmaceutical companies have spent billions trying to replicate its effects, while authorities in several countries have made it illegal to sell without prescription. The plant I'm about to reveal can literally rewire your brain, improve blood circulation by up to 40%, and reverse age-related mental decline in ways that modern medicine thought impossible. Ancient Chinese emperors guarded it jealously, considering it the key to immortality. Scientists during World War II conducted secret experiments with it, believing it could create super soldiers with enhanced mental capabilities. What you're about to discover will shock you, because this plant's power is so real, so documented, that it's become one of the most prescribed medicines in Europe. Yet most people have never even heard of it. The suppression of this knowledge represents one of the biggest cover-ups in natural health history. But before we dive into this incredible story, make sure you subscribe to this channel right now, because we're about to expose information that certain industries would prefer you never learn. Hit that notification bell too, because content like this could literally change your life, and you don't want to miss what's coming next. Let me take you back to ancient China over 4,000 years ago. In the sacred temple gardens of Buddhist monks, there grew massive trees that lived for over 1,000 years. These weren't ordinary trees. They were considered living gods, survivors from a prehistoric world. The Chinese called them yinguo, meaning silver fruit, and believed they held the secret to eternal life. These ancient trees were so revered that only emperors and high-ranking officials were allowed to consume their leaves and nuts. Practitioners of Chinese medicine found that people who regularly consumed preparations from these trees lived significantly longer, maintained sharp mental faculties into old age, and appeared resistant to many diseases that affected others. However, the trees seemed to possess an almost supernatural resistance to cultivation outside their native environment. It took over 200 years before Europeans successfully grew them, and when they did, something remarkable happened. German scientists in the early 1900s began studying these mysterious trees intensively. They discovered compounds unlike anything found in nature, molecules so complex and powerful that they seemed almost engineered. During World War II, there are documented reports of German military researchers conducting classified experiments, believing they could create cognitive enhancers for pilots and soldiers. After the war, this research was seized by Allied forces and classified for decades. It wasn't until the 1960s that German pharmaceutical companies began developing standardized extracts from these trees. The official reason was safety concerns. But the real issue was economic and political control. They feared that a natural substance this effective would destroy the pharmaceutical industry's billion-dollar brain health market. Why would people buy expensive synthetic drugs when a simple plant extract worked better with fewer side effects? So what is this mysterious plant? It's Ginkgo biloba, the world's oldest living tree species and quite possibly nature's most powerful brain enhancer. But don't let the simple name fool you. Ginkgo biloba contains over 40 active compounds, with the most important being flavonoids and terpenoids, molecules so sophisticated that pharmaceutical companies still can't fully replicate them synthetically. These compounds work together in ways that single isolated drugs simply cannot match. Modern research has revealed why ancient Chinese emperors were so obsessed with ginkgo. Studies published in prestigious journals like JAMA and the Cochrane database show that standardized ginkgo extract can improve memory, enhance focus, increase mental processing speed, and even reverse some forms of age-related cognitive decline. One groundbreaking study followed over 3,000 elderly participants for 6 years. Those taking ginkgo showed 23% less cognitive decline compared to the placebo group. We're talking about measurable protection against Alzheimer's disease and dementia, the kind of results that pharmaceutical companies spend decades and billions trying to achieve. But the cognitive benefits are just the beginning. Ginkgo is perhaps the most powerful natural circulation enhancer on Earth. It increases blood flow to the brain by up to 40%, improves oxygen delivery to tissues, and strengthens blood vessel walls. This means better mental clarity, improved memory, enhanced physical performance, and protection against stroke and heart disease. If you're finding this information as incredible as I am, Make sure you're subscribed to this channel because we research and expose natural health breakthroughs that mainstream media ignores every single week. Your health deserves the truth, not corporate propaganda. Research has also shown that ginkgo can treat tinnitus, improve vision in people with glaucoma, reduce symptoms of peripheral artery disease, and even enhance sexual function by improving blood flow throughout the body. Some studies suggest it may help with depression, anxiety, and seasonal affective disorder. Perhaps most remarkably, ginkgo appears to protect brain cells from the kind of damage that leads to neurodegenerative diseases. The antioxidant activity is so powerful that it can literally slow brain aging at the cellular level. The concentration and extraction methods used in successful clinical trials are often different from what's available in health food stores. Here's what you need to know about using ginkgo effectively. First, quality matters tremendously. Look for standardized extracts containing 24% flavone glycosides and 6% terpene lactones. This is the same concentration used in successful clinical studies. The effective dosage is typically 120 to 240 milligrams daily, divided into 2 or 3 doses. Unlike pharmaceutical drugs that work immediately, ginkgo builds up in your system over time. Most people notice initial effects within 2 to 4 weeks, with maximum benefits appearing after 8 to 12 weeks of consistent use. Ginkgo is generally very safe, but it does have blood-thinning properties, so people taking warfarin or other blood thinners should consult with a healthcare provider. It may also interact with certain antidepressants and seizure medications. The fact that ginkgo has survived for 270 million years tells us something profound about its biological sophistication. This isn't some weak herbal tea. This is a molecular powerhouse that has been refined by evolution for millions of years. The attempts to ban or restrict ginkgo weren't misguided. This plant really is that powerful. But rather than being dangerous, it represents exactly the kind of natural healing that threatens established medical and pharmaceutical interests. Think about it. A single plant can improve memory, improve circulation, protect against neurodegenerative diseases, and slow brain aging, all without the dangerous side effects of pharmaceutical drugs. There are dozens of other plants and natural compounds with similar power, but accessing accurate information requires going beyond traditional medical sources. Your health is too important to be left entirely in the hands of others. By understanding and utilizing powerful natural remedies like ginkgo biloba, you're taking back control of your well-being in safe and remarkably effective ways. If this information has opened your eyes to what's really possible with natural healing, please share this video with people who need to hear it. Knowledge this powerful should be spread, not suppressed. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell for more content that exposes natural health truths they don't want you to know. We're building a community of people committed to real healing, and I want you to be part of that revolution. Remember, some of the most powerful medicine on earth grows on trees. Literally. The question is, are you ready to harness that power for yourself? See you on the next video. Bye.